Right then. Originally today I was planning to do a YCC covers video, which I will now probably do tomorrow. But that changed last night when I was actually tagged by Ricardo, otherwise known as Rom's Comics, and he tagged me to take part in the pull list tag that's currently doing the rounds on the YCC and YouTube. And basically this is a series of 5 questions that you have to answer about your pull list, and then at the end of it you have to tag 3 other people to pass this on to see if they take up the challenge. So the first question: what is on your current monthly pull list? This is most of it. There's a couple of items missing, but I'll tell you what they are when I get to them. It's simply because I've put those away and it's a pain in the ass to get them out of the boxes. So, beginning with DC, we have Batman, Detective Comics, Justice League, Superman Unchained, Forever Evil, Batman Black and White. This will be coming off my pull list tomorrow because obviously the last issue of this particular series is released then. And then moving on to Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy. One that I've missed out of my DC pull list is Batman The Dark Knight. There's only 2 issues of that left, so that'll be coming off the list as well. Carrying on with Marvel, Hawkeye, Superior Spider-Man, and Uncanny X-Men. And then on to the independents: The Walking Dead, Revival, A Voice in the Dark, Super. This is from Unlikely Heroes Studio. I picked this up because I originally backed the first issue from a Kickstarter, and I really enjoyed it, and it's now become an ongoing series, so I'm picking this up. I think we're up to issue 3. From Archie Comics, Afterlife with Archie, Death Sentence from Titan Comics, and then from Zenoscope I pick up a couple of Wonderland titles. Firstly, the ongoing Wonderland series, and currently there's a mini-series that's just started, Wonderland Asylum. The only others that I've not mentioned that I'm currently picking up are The Wake from Scott Snyder. I'm just referring to my notes here. Kick-Ass 3. And I believe that's it. The second question is: what is the strongest book on your pull list and why? I'm going to go for, at the moment, Revival. I'm not going to go into it in detail because if you watch my videos regularly you'll know that I just absolutely love this series. The art, the story, just everything about it's perfect. It's the perfect book for me because at the end of each issue it always leaves you wanting more, and it's one of the ones when I get my pickups, if it's amongst those, it's always the first one I read. And there's some really genuinely shocking horror moments in it, so that's basically why. Question 3: what is the weakest book on your pull list and why? I would have to say, out of everything, probably Superior Spider-Man. You may know that I'm not a massive fan of Superior Spider-Man, and even though it's picked up in these last few issues, as we head towards the new issue of the Amazing Spider-Man, I've never been happy with Dr. Octopus being Spider-Man, and if you want to know the full story behind this, check out my Ramblings of a Deranged Geek video. But I would have to say Superior Spider-Man is the weakest. The only reason that I've got the whole series of that is because it is the main Spider-Man title, and I've got every one of the Spider-Man books going back to, I think it's about Amazing Spider-Man 580, so I really didn't want to stop. Fourth question, what are you considering dropping and why? The truthful answer to that is I'm not actually considering dropping anything, although there are a number of books that, because they are coming to a natural end, will of course be dropped from my list. And I think I'm going to lose about 10 books altogether, such things as Batman Black and White, The Dark Knight, Death Sentence, these kind of things. So I'm not planning to drop anything, but things will be dropped despite the fact that I want to, might want to keep them going. And the final question, what are you considering adding and why? The first thing, they're not things that I'm considering adding, these are all things that I will be adding. Firstly, Batman Eternal. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a weekly comic, and I'm quite excited about that because sometimes you can be waiting so long between issues of your current comics that you sometimes forget what's happened in the previous issue. So this is going to be brilliant, having an ongoing weekly story. So I'm quite excited about it. Obviously as well, Amazing Spider-Man #1. I can't wait for the return of Peter Parker. Obviously definitely going to be on my pull list. And then the other thing is X-Men Legacy, and that is for the simple reason that it's got Chris Claremont's name attached to it. It's even better that it's going to be an X book, so I'm really excited about this. But really anything that Chris Claremont was doing, I'd be all over it like a rash. So those are some comics that I'm definitely planning on picking up. So that's it guys, that's the answer to my 5 questions. So now I've got to tag another 3 people to see if they're prepared to take up the gauntlet and answer these questions as well. And the 3 people that I've chosen are firstly Scott Grady, Grade A Comics. Got a lot of time for Scott, he's a great guy, massive Spider-Man fan as well, so I'd like to see what his answers are. And then a fairly new member of the community, but I also enjoy watching his videos, and that's Aaron KaPowComics. And thirdly, from America, a fellow J. Scott Campbell fan, who always does really great videos, picks up some awesome variants and other comics, and that's LJ Calicollectibles. I'll put links to all of these guys' channels in the description below. So that's it. Thanks for watching. As usual, please feel free to like, comment or subscribe, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be doing the YCC covers video that I'd intended doing today. So thanks for watching guys, take care.